Our films are reaching out and impacting on film festival audiences, online audiences. That's what I'm particularly chuffed about. Hi, I'm Jane Pugh, and I'm a module leader and a module tutor on the MA in film and television, and I specialise in screenplays. How I got into film and TV, I watched Dennis Potter's Singing Detective, and I understood it. I understood what Dennis Potter was trying to say. And I was very, very young at the time, early teens. In that moment, I knew that was my way of hearing or experiencing stories. And that's what I've continued to do. And so, long journey, including film school, including working at the BBC and working in all sorts of areas so varied. And then putting all that experience into teaching, which is also my true love. There's never a dull moment, never, ever. When you are in the privileged position of teaching, you're learning. That sounds really cliched, but it's absolutely true. I have the privilege of being in the company of people from all walks of life who've had all kinds of experiences. The struggle to form a story out of those experiences or those interests or those passions, which we then communicate to the world, is pretty much my life's work. The reason I like teaching so much is that it's very experimental. What if we could do this? So you can see those development stages happening in front of your eyes, which is a real privilege, which is not something that everybody gets to do in their life. There is a bonding and a connectivity that you get online that actually you don't get that in person. And I'm the first to say how important universities are in the world. The clue's in the title. We are discussing and exploring ideas. But it's accessible to people. It's as simple as that. People who are doing MAs are often working, often have families, and it opens a world up, a connectivity between the university campus and anyone from anywhere in the world. And then we all get to meet each other, and we get to meet them in their locations. Therefore, those bonds are perhaps stronger online because we're in each other's homes. We can see dogs jumping onto people's laps or kids wandering by or something like that. Our lives are more real to each other. One of our students lives in Hong Kong. She joined a seminar or a webinar cycling through the streets. Suddenly there was one of those really cool dragon puppets moving through the streets. And she said, look at this, and turned her camera around. And then we followed her into a shop where the dragon puppet went through there and out in the street. That in itself is a story. That is a sharing moment between us all. In terms of most proud, well, I'm proud for the students because I've got to say the work is outstanding. It really is genuinely. Just got an email this morning from a student who's won another prize for his short film that he made as part of his MA. Our stories, our films are reaching out and impacting on film festival audiences, online audiences. That's what I'm particularly chuffed about. But the learning opportunity is pretty much a once in a lifetime. You know, how we've organised the modules, I hope, means that in this condensed time frame, you've got the opportunity to learn what you need to learn, to experiment, and to focus on your own creativity and your own voice. It is that one concentrated opportunity to do that should impact on all your creative decisions thereafter. So it's a really brilliant investment in you.